Empty shells, sex cells at the toll of the bells. Lost dreams, I've seen the woman at the well.
Hi, my name is Paul J. Kim. I speak, I do music, I get to travel around the world and be a dork, and hopefully inspire people along the way. I've always been a bit of the class clown growing up, and as I look back on my life now and all the degrees I've gotten, it's a bit ironic that I don't use any of it, and yet I use all of it. It's really cool to see how I believe that God has given me certain gifts and opportunities to become the person I am today. And so, whether I am doing a concert, whether I'm speaking to a large group of teens at a conference, I think everything in my life, the good and the bad, have served to help me to communicate a positive message to the people that I work with. When I was in high school, I was minding my own business. I think I was eating cup noodles or something, not because I'm Asian, but because they're delicious. And this guy got up on stage and he started beatboxing. He was like, say what? And I was like, what? That was my first exposure to someone actually beatboxing live, and so that actually left a deep impact on me, because when you're a teen, you really don't have much to do except get into trouble and do stupid things you regret. So I decided that I would incorporate learning how to beatbox into my life.
Step 1. Mix ingredients, beats, bass, and lyrics. Alright, last step. Yes, there we go.
I love working with youth because I love their energy. I love the fact that they're just ready to receive relevant information. I think the reason I connect so much with teens is because I know how difficult it is being one. I realize the struggles of what it means to be a young adult. And yeah, it's no mystery that in our world it is very troubled. There's so many questions, there's so many sad stories, real sad stories. I mean, everyone has a struggle, you know. It doesn't matter really what age you are, but someone is struggling with something. And I have a heart for that, because I know that when you're struggling with something, when you're dealing with, you know, whatever life has thrown at you, it becomes very, I don't know, it becomes sort of a dire situation where either you're able to deal with it or you deal very terribly with it. And I think that in our culture, in our world, we're offered so many false solutions to our problems, you know. So we're just told to party it up. We're told to kind of drink it away. We're called to smoke it away, or we're told to just sleep it away, you know. And it's very unfortunate. And I know that in the hearts of all people, regardless of the gender, where they're from, or what they believe in, there's a deep hunger for more. And I think that's where I feel called to come in, to step in, and to be an older brother, or even to be a peer, where I can speak to people and say, hey, you know, I relate to what you're going through, but here, there's something more that you can do about this, you know. There are a ton of different ways you can deal with your issues instead of going down sort of the cliche routes of just, you know, the typical teenage way of dealing with things, which usually ends up into trouble or heartbreak, you know. But not only that, you know, I really believe in everybody's ability to really thrive and to become the best version of themselves.
Take all of your wasted honor, every little past frustration. Take all of your so-called problems, better put them in quotations. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say, say what you need to say.
I think when I perform or speak in front of, you know, a large group of people, you know, they obviously see me for that given time. And so I really do have an opportunity to convey a message and to be sort of, for lack of better terms, a cheerleader for them. What people don't know is that just like them, you know, I too struggle. You know, I struggle to be motivated. I struggle to be as hopeful as I tell other people to be. And every day I have to battle with myself and with other people and life as it comes to me. And so I think it's important for other people to know too that we're all sort of in this together. You know, it's a little bit cliche, but you know, we all have the same battle to fight in some sense. And so it's not to say that I'm being hypocritical or anything like that, but what I do like to help people understand is that just like them, I need to practice what I preach every day. And it keeps me accountable, really, when I do the work that I do with teens. I mean, I honestly think of them a lot, you know, when I'm living my day-to-day life and I'm confronted with a certain situation or a moral situation where I have to choose, you know, between one decision or the other. They really do come to mind a lot because I'm like, oh crap, yeah, like I told them not to do that. You gotta follow what you're preaching, otherwise, you know, you are not being true to what you're saying, you know. And so it's actually really, it's a blessing in disguise too, because my job or my calling, it helps me to be very honest with myself and those around me. So
I wanted to kind of share a quote that I love very much. I saw it on the internet. I thought it was really deep. And you may have read it, but a profound statement. You ready for this? For all the single ladies in such a hurry to get married, here is a piece of biblical advice. From the Bible, Ruth patiently waited for her mate, Boaz. So while you're waiting on your Boaz, please do not settle for any of his relatives. Broke-ass, po-ass, lying-ass, cheating-ass, dumb-ass, cheap-ass, locked-up-ass, good-for-nothing-ass, lazy-ass, and especially his third cousin, beating your ass. Please wait on your Boaz and make sure he respects your ass. Thank you very much.
Of people hungry for truth and love. I hear the sound of hearts beating in you, beating in you. I see a people hungry for truth and love, and love. I hear the sound of hearts beating in you, for you, for you, for you. outside my window, the light flow of the breeze, sun shining, blinding, but the warmth fills my soul from head to toe. Do you know the deeper meaning of this moment that heals my woes? I open my heart and the world stood still. Tires screeching, horns beeping, people waiting until I testify to the tear and the joy in my eyes at the one who loved me so passionately. He said